Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to your show County 48 live on Border TV. You can watch online, that's www.bordertv.co.ke, and we are live from Texas. We're talking about Dallas, speaking to Mheshimiwa Jimmy Onkangi. My name is Denzel Musumba. You can actually find me on Facebook, Denzel, and we are all over social media, even on Twitter. I am Denzel. You can as well follow us. Mheshimiwa Jimmy, karibu tena, and we continue with this beautiful interview. We left it at a situation whereby, you're talking about these women, the guests that you guys have invited to attend to these coming events that, most of you from the diaspora are actually going. Can you just take us through that again?
Well, again, thank you so much for the chance. Again, the question is, we have invited a lot of women that we think they are influencing other women. We want our women to be motivated in whatever they're doing to reach their potential. So like I was telling you earlier, we have the First Lady of TC County, Liz Ongwae, who has she has confirmed for her attendance.
You mentioned Mheshimiwa Martha Karua,
presidential candidate.
Is she still running, by the way?
I don't know, but it will be good if she runs. Kenya, I think Kenya needs her, and I think she's done a wonderful job in terms of standing for Kenya. So if she does, that will be a good thing for Kenya, because we do need leaders like her. So she has also confirmed to be there on that particular day. We also have a senator, nominated Senator Janet Ongera. I spoke to her the other day. She is in South Africa. She has also confirmed her attendance. So we will also be having...
I like the way Kenyan politicians travel. South Africa, US, China. I don't know.
Well, Denzel. Let's face it.
But if it's for a good cause, just try to make sure that they try to look for opportunities for our people. That's amazing.
I like them to travel because they need to get the exposure. They need to know what's happening outside Kenya so that they can be able to change Kenya. And if they are coming to South Africa, to US, Japan, and taking those good ideas to Kenya without necessarily using the taxpayers' money, that is something that I encourage. So I don't know the specific details and when they come, what money they are using.
That's another topic for another day.
Yes.
Let's keep to the idea of Vision 2020.
Yes. And I was just going through the list of the people that we have invited. We also have Omingo Mangara. Omingo Mangara. He is also going to be there. So as again, and all the MCAs have been sent letters. We are waiting for their confirmations. And more importantly is the guys that we are living here with. We have Felix Nyangate, who is going to be accompanying us.
Nyangenya Bomanga.
Nyangenya Bomanga is not going this time because of the busy schedule. He has to remain behind for the computer harvesting.
We have Mheshimiwa Mweberi
Sam
from Delaware.
Senator, the standing senator from Nyamira County. Amazing guy. I hope Denzel one day you get a chance to.
We wish you all the best, Mr. Sam Mweberi. You're making the diaspora proud, and we welcome you to County 48. This is your show.
Thank you. He is a wonderful guy. I happened to have a chance to campaign with him throughout Nyamira. We went through every ward, every town in Nyamira, and it was a wonderful experience to get young candidate like him dream big. At first I was skeptical, like,
but the guy is serious,
Are you going to be able to get this county, man?
And he's stuck with Martha Karua, and they're
that's
still
the thing
together.
about it. When Mweberi sticks with you, he means his word, and he has to deliver. When he says something, he believes in what he says, and
he goes for it.
He goes for it, and the good thing is you can trust in him, and that's why I say in Nyamira County, you guys need to check out. That guy is a guy that I think in this coming election is a guy to watch. In So he is going to be part of us. We also have our friend Evan Sangweni, who lives in Harlington. He's the guy who I told you has a function in Nyamira also, where somewhere will be officiating that church building also. He's going to be in a place called Manga. They're having some kind of issues in terms of where how Catholic Church is.
Correct.
They're very big, and sometimes it can be a problem, getting something approved through them. So they're having a problem, but I'm told, I just received a call before I came to your show here, that they have actually come into agreement. So we are going to have that fundraiser where Evans wanted it, which is...
So like, let me ask you, Mheshimiwa Jimmy, in particular, how many functions are we talking about? Because you mentioned about there's a wedding there, there's you know, computer stuff, there's a fundraiser in a church in Bonchari. There's another one now in Nyamira. There's, don't forget the Kitutu Chache, hosted by you. So these are almost like 5.
Yeah.
What duration? How long will you guys be there?
We're not done. We're not done yet. And that's
Wow.
why I was taking you through all these functions, and I'm telling you,
Okay.
it's going to be a big month. The functions are all through the month. Where Rich is the women's circle, and we finish with the guests who are going to be there. And I speak about guests because that's my function. I'll be the main guest honor to welcome these guys there. So after we finish, from Kitutu Chache South, we are headed to Nyamira, where Evans is going to be hosting us.
Okay.
There's a Catholic church that we are going also to build. It's a building fund. So we are going to have a fundraiser there, which is going to be graced by the governor.
I think most of this, not most, but all of these initiatives are really good. If there's anybody watching this interview right now, and maybe it's from Nyamira County, Kisii County, and even Kenya or East Africa, or even good friends of Kenya, and wants to support,
we encourage people to come to these functions. We have, first of all, what we have done is we have advertised this thing, which is going to be rolling out next week as we go. We are going to be having an interview like this at a local radio station, Egesa, in Nairobi.
The Saga.
It's Saga night. That's a whole different part.
Oh, okay.
I want you to come there. But we are going to have Egesa FM. Our friend, the radio host there. They're going to be hosting us. We're going to be talking about this vision and the women empowerment projects.
Okay.
So that we encourage people to do that. But also there have been people who have supported us here. There are people who have given us donations actually, and that is helping us in terms of burden. So when we get home, it's very tough, and we needed all the blessings and all the help that we can get from you guys. So for you guys who are at home, we encourage you guys to come on there. There's going to be some entertainment. We're having people from Egesa FM and local musicians. They're also going to be there, and that's why the funds that you guys are giving us are going to enable us to bring these people there. Because as you know, renting all these tents, chairs, and what goes on in planning of this is one thing. And so that's why we appreciate and thank all those who are donating and keep on helping us as we go forward. But when we finish from Nyamira, we are going to be having a women empowerment also launch. This is a vision, by the way. I did not mention to you this. This is not only in Kitutu Chache South, as you think. I mean, I know Kitutu Chache South, we are going to be opening a circle there, but we're also opening a circle in Nyamira, whereby Honorable Sam Mwebere will be the chief guest there. Being assisted by Martha Karua also. She's also going to be also in Nyamira County. So the women empowerment in terms of circle, it's going to be launched in West Mogirango. That's why we're going to be launching it, and launching it in Kitutu Chache South. Eventually, we want to make sure that this circle goes all over the constituencies in Kisii and Nyamira. So that's another vision that we're looking at 2020. That's why we incorporated that. So we're going to be going, as you see, we'll be going home, and we'll be doing all these fundraisers for all these constituencies. And we encourage anyone who has any idea from whatever constituency.
Do you guys maybe think, do you plan like in the future maybe to invite other aspirants, from different constituencies, for instance, or even from different counties, just to come and, hey, we want to learn from you. What you're doing in Kisii and Nyamira, we want to put, kind of like do the same in Busia, in Nairobi County, in Turkana.
Charity begins at home, and we started this thing from Kisii County because that's where we come from. But this is an idea that was borrowed, for your information, from Eldoret North.
Whoa,
Miss Ruto, when she was here last, I think she's here. She's actually here. Yeah. When she came here last time, she gave us a presentation of what was called the table banking. And we looked at that presentation, I saw this, I said, you know what, this is something which I can help our women. But instead of me doing that, because they also have a branch there, they already have a branch in Kisii County. So instead of me doing the replicate of what he's doing, I said, you know what, let me do a circle. A circle is something which is not known familiar in Kisii. In fact, this is going to be the first circle in Kisii County, for your information. It was the first circle to be registered. And so we are happy about that. So that's why we changed. So people from Teso South, for example, we can help you out in terms of giving you the framework on how this works, if it works in Kisii, That's why we want to make sure that this is a success.
Soon all roads will be headed to Kisii in Nyamira County.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa Jimmy Onkangi, I just want to say thank you so much for coming to the show, County 48, and I would love to have you on the show again. And this time around, you have to come to our studios in DC area to talk about your strategy of winning the next general election. Mheshimiwa Jimmy Onkangi to be announced or pronounced the winner of the next elections, to represent the people of Kitutu Chache South. That's a big topic that I would love to have you on the show. You take the questions from the callers, from the people in the diaspora, and also from Kitutu Chache South, and even the counties. That's when you're going to tell us exactly what you've done for the people, why you think you're the best candidate. So we appreciate.
Yes. Just before I forget,
yes.
there is one function that I
yes.
didn't get a chance to finish. I think and I think it's important for people to know. We having a medical camp.
That's a good one.
Chache South. And the whole reason why we want a medical camp, because you realize this cancer is killing our people. And the whole reason why it's killing our people because it's not detected earlier.
Screening.
They don't do screening. There's no medical checkups. And so we have offered an opportunity. We have a liaison with the Rescue Healthy team, and they have agreed to come to Kisii, especially to the Chache South. We have sponsored that team. There's a bunch of doctors who will be coming on. We have not set the date exactly, but we are going to announce it as soon as we get on the ground. And the only reason why we have not set, because they are so busy. The county has contracted them, they are going all around the county, but we want them to come to Mashinani, where the people are who cannot be able to afford to come all the way to Kisii town. Exactly. So we have funded that, I've hosted that. They will be coming to Mosocho, that's where I target. It's kind of a central location. So I encourage people who are in Kitutu Chache South to come to this event, that you guys be screened for HIV, all this cancer screening, and even a physical test. Breast cancer is killing our people, so you don't need to be shy. Come, get detected earlier. If you are found, then you also refer to a hospital, which you may be able to get some assistance in treatments.
Come out and just get to know your status. I think that's a good initiative, and it will definitely help. And we have young men in our country, they have wounds, they walk, barefoot, jiggers. So there's a lot that is taking place over there. Yes. And we appreciate Onkangi. Before I let you go, your last word to your team, to all the Border TV viewers from across the world, County 48 show. What can you tell us?
Well, again, before I finish, I just want to give a word of thank you for honestly coming all the way. And actually, there's a lot of things happening here.
My pleasure.
You have given me this chance to come and talk about this event that we are going. I know there's so much you could be doing out there, but thank you for this. For the viewers who are watching me, I want to encourage you guys to support this team, the Vision 2020 team that is going to Kenya. We are going to do a community work. Like I said before, we believe in what happens in between these elections. We are not going there for politics. We are going there for community service. And so if you will be in Kisii, if you will be in Nyamira, follow us on our website. We'll be advertising in terms of the venue and places that we'll be meeting. I encourage you guys to come there. Our team.
When do you think this website will be ready?
The website is not going to be ready. It's going to be ready when we come back from Kenya.
Okay.
But what we are going to be advertising is through the social media, which is Facebook page, our page, which will have all the events. We are also going to be advertising it through the Egesa FM. You will be getting it thrice a day. So I think it will be very effective in getting the words out.
And you're already watching, and you're already getting the information right here on Border TV. So that's cool.
Yes, and thank you so much for all those who are going to be giving back to our community, who are going to be joining us and traveling with us, travel masses. I know some of you guys are leaving tomorrow, and some will be leaving on Tuesday, and the other we have about 10 people leaving tomorrow on the same flight from Dallas forward to Amsterdam, Nairobi. So I want to put those guys into prayer. We had a prayer last night.
Do you guys have, let me ask you this, I know we have, this is called, you see the penguin right here, this is Wave. Do you have like a M-Pesa number in Kenya that people from the diaspora can, hey, I don't want to buy a laptop right now, I don't have the real laptop, but I can wave some money and Jimmy Onkangi, you guys can go and buy a laptop. Do you have a M-Pesa number where guys can maybe send money later just to support your cause?
Yeah, remember, Denzel, this is a very young vision. that
Okay.
is coming up, and that is part of the things that we want to encourage. And because your team, the way people are really helping us, because you're not paying any fee, and this is something that we really like to take advantage of. And so as we come back, once we set the structures at home, we'll be having an M-Pesa line that you'll be able to donate.
You can imagine if 10 people send $10.
Even $1. That's a lot.
We were talking about you can really get to all these computers.
It will help. It will help. First of all, we need to make sure we have structure that works back home.
Okay.
We want to make sure that when you send your money goes home and it goes to do the right thing that you wanted it to do. And that's exactly what we want. We don't want to have a way that
That's beautiful.
It's not
Everything you want it to be transparent so that the users can actually, those supporting you, can actually see where their money.
Remember, this is not about election. This is about people, and we want to make sure that this thing does not die now. This should be a continuous thing as we go for. Even if Onkangi doesn't win, the Kichazo women should go on even after elections. It is something that it should be purely for communion, not for politics.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. That's
Thank you for the
Mheshimiwa Jimmy Onkangi, James Onkangi. That's James or Jimmy?
Well, both are my names.
Okay, that's Jimmy. Let me call him Jimmy Onkangi. He contested in 2007, 2013, and will be running again. And we just wish you a safe journey, you and the entire team. Represent us, the diaspora, and thank you for the good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My name is Denzel Musumba. This is County 48 on Border TV. Keep watching. Bye-bye.